Heat exchangers all put together. Good. We'll put the collector box on after we get the heat exchanger slid in. Oh, and if you ever forget to put these side air baffles on, this helps direct some of the airflow coming from the blower into the heat exchanger rather than just blowing like that. You get a lot of air that will bypass the heat exchanger and the furnace will overheat. The older model, Carrier High Efficiencies, used to have a rear air baffle that would go just between the primary and the secondary and stick in about that far. And you would have to take it off the old heat exchanger, put it on the new one, because it didn't come with the new parts. And if you forgot, well, you get the furnace put together, run it, and after about 10 minutes, it would overheat and shut down. Did that once, looked over at the old heat exchanger I took out and realized I forgot to transfer that rear air baffle. Had to take everything apart just to do it. Okay. Want to make sure this sets up on the rails. There we go. Slides in. We're gonna lift the top up. There we go. It's here. Alright, let's go ahead and clean this off. Where the collector box is going to meet up. And if you ever do a first year maintenance on one of these carriers and you notice a bunch of orangish brown crud buildup in the condensate trap, that's the oil. These tubes are just filled with it. Okay, good. Make sure this gets pulled it over. Good, good, good. Turbulators. Good. All right, collector box. We're going to put a new gasket on this collector box. So we're going to take the old one off. Try and get it all off in one piece. All right, got the old one cleaned off. Got the new one on. Remove the double stick backing. You see there's a tab here and here that line this thing up. Good. So now we're going to go ahead and get this attached, and this we are going to screw in by hand. Use new screws that they sent us. Get this first one lined up in the corner here. Just get it started. And go around, get them all started. Right there. Okay, now snug them up. Let's go ahead and get our condensate trap on. You do not want to do this with a drill or impact driver, because I have seen people crack this mounting bracket. There we go. Nice and snug. This There we go. Good, good. All right, inducer. good. All right, well, get our, see, we've got new burners, new igniter. We'll change those out. Let's go ahead and get our blower put back together. And we'll get that installed. Okay. Restrip these. That way we don't break these off. I've seen that happen before where you keep compressing these under the screws and then they break off. Loose connection. No heat recall. So just gonna 1, 2, 3, 'kay. Green to G. Red to R. White to W/W1. It's a 2-stage furnace. After 10 minutes of operation, it'll kick into second stage. Okay. Go. Yes. Pressure switch connects to the collector box. And this one here, collector box. To the vent on the condensate trap. There we go. Oh man, all these are loose. That's because these are the main limit. And these are the other roll out. There we go. Flame sensor. Get our ground. Good. Inducer. All right, check. So this is our common, and I do believe blue is medium and brown is high, but let's verify that wire diagram. Gas valve, GV, blue, medium, brown, high. Good. Things connected. Oh yeah. Here's the screws. Notice this has a blunt tip. This has a sharp point. We want the blunt one so we don't damage the insulation of the wires and cause a short. There. recut those. You know what? Let's get these back on. Ground. Look at that. That had been over tightened previously. Now we're stuck over there. Come on. Yep. Cut it off, grab new wire nut. Let's go with a tan. Okay. And we should have one. All right, just gotta get the exhaust venting back on. We're good to go. Because you know what? It's no different than that right there. Okay. All right, we're ready to restore power and run it. Let's go tell the customers to open all the windows in the house. All right. Carbon monoxide in the exhaust, 27 parts per million. Manifold pressure was already set previously. We've been we first tripped a low stage pressure switch. That's because the trap wasn't fully primed. And then once it shut down, water from the collector box drained out, primed the trap, we're good to go. Been running for about 15 minutes now this cycle. We're got 60 degrees going in, and so coming out, we've got 115. That is a 45-degree temperature rise. Furnace is operational. New heat exchanger, new burners, new igniter. Get everything else cleaned up down here, and